Oops. Okay, so I pre-shuffled. I wasn't going to record, but I decided I want to record. And this is, so the first card is cycle complete. What once held you no longer fits. Step forward. The next becoming begins. The second card is unseen forces. You are never alone. What you cannot see walks beside you in quiet devotion. And then we have personal power. Rooted in truth, you rise. Your worth was never up for negotiation. And healing energy. Let the light find you. Rest in its warmth as it mends what was unseen. Okay, let me turn this TV down because I do feel like it's kind of loud. And I don't want to be listening to my background music. Okay. So, because you've tapped into your divine power, your personal power, your personal power is your self-love. And your self-love activates your healing energy. You carry a healing energy, and you're always protected and guided by unseen forces. So, cycle complete, you completed a karmic loop. You've completed a karmic cycle. You may have had an encounter with somebody, and in that encounter, you realized that you were experiencing another cycle loops, karmic loop or a karmic cycle. And in recognizing this karmic cycle, you made a different choice because you viewed it from a higher perspective, which is what happens. The karmic cycles or the patterns that we experience that seems the same but may have a different person, it comes back around in order for you to choose a different choice. If you keep choosing the same choice, it's going to keep happening. So again, like for instance, you're involved with somebody that they don't want to commit to getting to know you or being involved with you because they're not emotionally healed. And in the past, you may have felt like, oh, well, let me just, stick around and see if I can help this person with their emotional baggage or emotional trauma. And so you may have spent some time in a relationship with this person and then it ended. So then you met someone else again and the same thing came up. And instead of you choosing to let that person go, you've done the same thing. You chose to stay in that connection, thinking you could help that person, thinking you could heal them just by loving them. And you spent time and then the relationship or connection ended. And so now you're at a point where you were presented with that same scenario with a different person. And now with this person, you chose not to invest your time and your energy and your love into that connection. So now that cycle is complete because you recognize the pattern of behavior on your part and on the person that you met part. But the most important thing is your pattern of behavior. You notice that. It doesn't matter what somebody else doing. It's always about what you're doing, how you're elevating, how you're growing. You cannot love nobody's trauma out of them. You can't heal for them. They have to want to heal. They have to recognize that they need to heal. And they have to want to heal. You can't force anybody to heal. You can't be good to them and that'll make them want to heal. Yeah, it don't work like that. So, I like to take this moment to acknowledge and thank the divine forces that are present in this space, guiding and providing protection as I listen and feel for clear and concise messages. Any unwelcome energy shall not interrupt, disrupt, or disturb our environment of peace. Amen. And Ashe. So fears and illusions, limitations, comfort zone, overthinking. Overthinking will keep you in a cycle, which is what you were doing. You were overthinking, or maybe the person that you, okay, yeah. The person that you completed this cycle with is now overthinking about the connection that you guys had. They realized they weren't following their intuition, but they realized you followed your intuition, which is why you ended this cycle. So now they want to bring an offer to you. They want to harmonize with you. They want to harmonize with you. And they passionate about this new start that they want to bring you. This offer of a new start. And this is the truth. So somebody is coming to express some type of new reality that they realize, new perspective that they have on because they're trapped in their head. They trapped in their head, overthinking. They probably realizing that that they had a negative outlook on life, on love in general, on friendship, on whatever. Overthinking is out here, so yeah, this person is trapped in their head. Self-deception, temptation came out. So they realized they were being deceptive. And was not making wise choices in their life. And then we got watching. That then came out in the reverse also. So it says they're trying to figure you out. They keeping tabs, or was, because it's in the reverse. So that means they're not spying for negative reasons. They are watching, but they're not spying because of envy. They're not spying because they're trying to see what they could get away with. Like they've changed. They've changed. Here we go with this. So they realized they were emotionally distant. They realized they were emotionally distant, which is what made you block them. And it was because of them deciding to be in this one night stand energy. So yeah, they realized they were operating in toxic behavior and patterns. Or you realized it because of patterns, because it say the cycle is complete. And like I say, you recognize the pattern, and so you stopped choosing to stay in that pattern. And also, I know I've said before, even though this one night stand card is saying one night stand, to me it's overnight. Overnight a decision was made. And that decision is that this person is understanding that you have something that they need, whether it's information, whether it's advice. Yeah, they feel like you have something that they need. And like I said, they're on their way to express their truth about this revelation, about this new perspective that they've gained. But they're trapped in their head because they know that their offer should be rejected by you. But because they keep focusing on this so hard, it's keeping them trapped in their head. They realize that this fear, illusions, overthinking, this negative outlook, they have to do something. Like they have to do something because they they feel stuck. They feel stuck and they don't want to be stuck anymore because they have realized their toxic behaviors. Okay, I didn't say what I was clarifying, so we're going to clarify. Keys on the ring, one night stand. We're going to start from left to right. Six of Pentacles. Yeah. Overnight, they've decided they only want equal give and take in their life. And this is what they want to come communicate. They've realized that whatever they were doing prior was not equally beneficial in their life. So now they want to come and share this epiphany. They want to come communicate this truth. So illusions and distance. Like I said, they realized they were living in illusions. And they realized they were feeding people illusions because of this negative outlook that they've had about love and life. They realized they were emotionally distant from anybody they were involved with. And because they were emotionally distant to you is why you blocked and walked away from this person. So, fears and distance. What do you have for that, Spirit? The Knight of Cups. Like I say, somebody want to come and bring an offer. They want to come bring an offer, but they are a little hesitant because they know they didn't invest in your connection with them. I'm turning this over. But they know that they want a 10 of Cups with you. They know they want domestic bliss, harmony, unity with you. And that's why they wanting to come and bring you this offer of a connection. 7 Pentacles and Knight of Cups. Yeah, they want to come and invest now in this connection with you. But they trapped in their head overthinking about it because they know that they weren't emotionally available. So that's why they know that it's possible you're not going to want to hear them out or don't even give a damn about what they want to say. But this person is now following their intuition because they realized they were being deceitful. And they were watching because they were trying to figure you out is what's standing out to me. So they were watching because they were trying to see what they could get away with. They were trying to see how far they could go before you would either cuss them out or go silent. But they thought that you were going to spend your time keeping on discussing their actions and their behaviors, which is what you were doing in the past. But now you know that ain't nobody got time for that. So you went silent. Intuition and moon and watching. Intuition and spying. Intuition and spying. Knight of Swords. So, Knight of Swords is some rapid change, fast acting energy. So this intuition and no longer watching is them on their way because they've watched enough. With the watching in reverse, yeah, they're tired of watching. Now they're ready to come forth and speak. Speak now or forever hold a motherfucking peace. So, get ready, because they on the way with some type of confession, some type of communication. The communication is that they want a new connection with you. They don't want you to throw away the connection that you and them had. But the cycle of that connection is over with. So if you choose to take this person back, they have to be in a state of great emotional maturity, emotional stability. And if they not, this offer is null and void. So we got offer and temptation in reverse. Deception, make wise choices. So they weren't making wise choices before, but now with it being in reverse, they're ready to make a wiser choice. So they bringing this offer to you. This offer, this connection that they want. So we got offer and self-deception in reverse. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, fresh. Fresh. They want a fresh start. They want to come and bring you fresh energy. Now, what I just heard was this cycle complete is for them also. I mean, my question was going to be, are they healed? At the end, my question was going to be, are they healed? But I just heard that this cycle complete is for them also. Because they know they betrayed your trust with however they were acting. Being emotionally distant. Yeah, they know they were being betrayed. They were betraying your trust. They were betraying your energy. They were betraying your time. So we got Ace of Fire and Thoughts. So passion says new start. And feeling trapped. Thoughts, feeling trapped. So they feel trapped in their head because, like I say, they are passionate about wanting to come and communicate this new start, give you this offer of this new start. But they're trapped in their head overthinking because they know that you should reject them. But the only way they're going to find out is if they come towards you. So they don't have no choice. Either way, it doesn't matter if you reject them or not. They still got to come. We got King of Pentacles. So what I'm feeling is that they've been healing. They've been healing and they've been working on their stability, financial stability, emotional stability. And with this Page of Wands, they want to bring you. This is the news they want to bring you. This is the truth that they want to bring you. Wow. So our question is answered. It was answered anyway when I heard that the cycle complete is for them also. Yeah. They want to come and invest in this connection with you. And this is 8 Pentacles. The King of Pentacles and 7 Pentacles, that's 8 Pentacles. So they want to come and build with you. They want to come and work with you. Because they've been working on themselves. And they did it rapidly with that Knight of Swords that came out. Yeah, they did it rapidly because they must know that if they let you get away, their life gonna be shit. Or they gonna continue to be meeting temptation, lustful connections, or they gonna be stuck. They know they gonna be stuck if they don't come towards you with this newfound energy that they have. We have truth and toxicity. What do you have for that, Spirit? Like I say, they know if they don't come towards you, they're going to be stuck. We got King of Pentacles again. And Justice. Justice is to the side. So the Justice is sideways because, like I say, they are worried. They're worried that you're not going to accept them. They're worried you're not going to want to hear them out. That's why the Justice is on the side. They know that coming to you is their justice. We have 5 of Wands to the side too. So this is an inner conflict with them being trapped in their head. It's an inner conflict that they're having. But they do want you to know they're not coming to bring conflict. They know they brought conflict before, but they're not bringing conflict now. Because they accept your divine nature, Empress. Hi, hi, hi. Nice. They didn't see your divine nature at first. Or they saw it and they just pretended like they didn't see it. They didn't understand, maybe. I don't know. We're going to give them the benefit of the doubt since they are working on holding up your divine nature, the light of your divine nature. They coming to honor it. And that is justice. That's the justice of their heart. That's the justice of their inner conflict. For you to be open to their offer and to accept their offer. To at least hear them out, if nothing else, just to at least hear them out. The Empress to the Hierophant. So, spirituality. This person has gained either some type of spiritual messages, some type of spiritual wisdom or knowledge of who you are, which is another perspective, a new perspective that they have. It's another truth that they've acquired. So, someone's on the way. But understand your personal power and that you've completed a cycle. So you got a choice to make, Kendrick. Whether or not you're going to hear this person out and whether or not you're going to accept their offer. I'll see you on the next one. Great day.